Hey guys, it's Miss Caps here, and today we're going to talk about how to decompose a fraction. So, the first thing that we're going to do is just review a little bit about fractions. So, I'm going to go ahead and ask you what fraction is represented below. Did you say 6/8? If you did, you are correct. So, we have 8 total pieces here, and of those pieces, 6 are shaded in. So the fraction that is represented is 6/8. Remember that 6 is our numerator. This is the top number, and this is the number of equal parts shaded. Now, 8, we call that our denominator. This would be the bottom number, and that's going to be the total number of parts that we have. So, what does decompose mean exactly? So, decompose means to take apart. So, we're only going to be decomposing the numerator. So, in this case, we will only be taking apart the number 6. So, I'd like for you to imagine if you have a hammer and you're going to decompose only the 6 shaded pieces here. How could we break those apart? So think, what numbers can you add together to get 6? This will help you to decompose. I'm going to pause for a second and let you think about that. Okay, so did you think of some numbers that would help that you could add together to equal 6? This is one way to decompose 6. I broke 6 apart into 1 and 5. So here we have this pink that represents 1/8. Now remember, we're still talking about our fraction here, and we have 8 as our denominator, although we're only decomposing our numerator of 6. So the pink represents 1/8, and the purple represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5/8. So I have 1/8 and 5/8. And if I combine those all back together, then I'm back at my original 6/8. So what about now? What have we decomposed 6/8 into? So we decomposed 6/8 into 3/8. Here I have 1, 2, 3, and 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Again, I could put those all back together to have that original 6/8. So, can you think of another way to break apart our numerator to decompose 6/8? So, how about 4/8 and 2/8? So, if we decompose 6/8 into 4/8 and 2/8, could represent that here. I'm going to change this color. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4/8, and now 2/8. So I have 4/8 blue, 2/8 yellow. Combine those all back together, I'm back to 6/8. So here I just want to show you that you will find fractions represented in different ways. We still have the same fraction represented here. We still have 6/8, but now you see that we have it represented as a rectangle. You might find it as a circle or a pie, whereas originally we had it laid out of more as a bar. So it's still the same fraction. We can still break that apart. If you look here, we still decompose that original 6/8 into 1/8 and 5/8. And that's everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed this lesson on decomposing a fraction. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.